What is the word for Zugabe?
We use the French word encore. Encore, yeah. Don't know why. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for singing and whistling and coming in. You know, when you go off on your holidays sometimes or visiting other countries, very often we collect or buy little souvenirs to remind us of the wonderful time that we thought we had when we were away from home. And some people do this in a serious way, and they begin little collections, maybe of postcards or beer mats or beer bottles or beer. And they have little collections of these at home. And some years ago, because I was often on the road, often in other countries, I thought, I'll begin a little collection myself. What will I collect? And maybe because I grew up on a farm, I thought, I'll collect little pigs. Little Schweinchens. So each new town I went to, or new country, I looked for a shop where I could buy little pigs. And I bought them and I took them home, and then I had to build a little pig house. Just little pigs the size of my thumb, made from stone or glass or porcelain or wood. Put them into the little house. They were very happy. Then my friends were going on holiday and they would say, can I bring you something back as a souvenir? I would say, yeah, bring me back a little pig. And they did. Many little pigs. Another pig house on the wall. And then strangers would come to the door, maybe asking for directions, or the postman or whatever. Not that other postman. And milkman, breadman. And they would look over my shoulder at the door and they'd say, oh, I see you collect little pigs. I think I have some at home. I'll bring them round to you. And they did. There were little pigs coming in through the letterbox and onto the door and through the window and down the camine. I was building little pig houses as quickly as I could, but not quickly enough. And I said, enough with the pigs. I must collect something different. What could I collect? So I thought about it for a long time and prayed, meditated, levitated. And at last, I decided I would collect hugs. Is it umarmgen? What is the word for one hug? That's a very long word. And I suppose there are others. We call it a hug. So now that is what I collect. At the end of the night, if you can make a line here, I will collect some. I remember I wasn't much older than 4, maybe 5 at the most. The go-to-school mornings were colder, no such thing as a bus. Our mother'd be searching for school bags, combing our hair the wrong way, as she buttered our toast and buttoned our coats. Here's what my mother would say: we all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, and as many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small, it is my belief for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. I met an old exile in Boston who longed to go back home one day, but he thought no one there would be caring. He'd been so long away. To stop a teardrop in his coffee, he gave his old whiskers a tug. I knew he would give all he needed to live for a warm welcome home again hug. We all need a hug in the morning of the day, and one at the end of the day. As many as possible, squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small. It is my belief for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. And when Adam was cast from the garden, feeling that life was unfair, his temper was starting to harden. When Eve said, I've nothing to wear, but God in his mercy looked kindly. He gave his wide shoulders a shrug. I'll give humankind a small piece of my mind. So he created the hug. For we all need a hug in the morning, and one at the end of the day, and as many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small. It is my belief for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. Once again, I'd like to thank Andreas and Petra for organising these great concerts here, and for keeping this great Keller going for live music, which is so difficult to find these days. Give them another big round of applause. They're really good. Now a letter can bring consolation, a phone call can brighten the night. In the midst of great aggravation, they can put at least some things to right. But when your heart feels like it's breaking, your life slipping down past the plug, you feel like a ghost, the thing you want most is someone to give you a hug. Oh, we all need a hug in the morning of the day, one at the end of the day. As many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small. It is my belief for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all.